Hi, guys. Listen, do you hear that? It's silence. So it's like 8 o'clock in the morning, and my house is silent. And for once, I actually have my house to myself. My husband is at work. The three little kids are at school. They got on the school bus a while ago now. I don't have to be to work until 8:45, and it's like 8:10. And my oldest child, who is 21, moved into his own apartment yesterday. So I am quite literally, for the first time, alone. Totally alone in the house. It's so quiet and peaceful, and I love it. So anyway, I thought, since I actually have some peace and quiet, I could make a video for once without worrying about someone jumping in and making a bunch of noise, because there's nobody here. I'm so excited. So anyway, I've been having some issues lately, last couple of months, with a bacterial infection. I cut myself shaving my legs, cut my leg. That one spot got infected, and that went from one spot to all over my thighs. And I think I've mentioned this before. Both of the inside of both of my thighs covered in these god-awful bacterial folliculitis sores. It was horrid. It took me 2 rounds of antibiotics to get rid of it. It was awful. So I get out of the shower Monday night, and I find a new sore. Just one. And it's still just one. But obviously I freaked out because they had been gone. I still have like red marks on my legs from where they were, but like the sores themselves were gone. And this is so embarrassing because it makes it seem like I'm a dirty, gross person, and I'm not. And I've even been using like a witch hazel astringent spray on my legs, and it's awesome. I got it at Target. And I spray it all over my legs after I shave, and then I kind of rub it in a little bit to make sure that it actually gets everywhere. And I've been doing that, and it had been okay, but now I've got this sore again. And of course, Monday night, then I start freaking out about that because I don't want what happened before to happen again. That was terrifying. But my husband was having his own issues with a work incident, and that was a whole mess. So I sent a message in to the kind of online thingy that my clinic has that I'd used before, and they didn't answer me that night. That's fine. It was, already after 8 o'clock. But they messaged me at like 6:30 Tuesday morning, and they were like, this is a reoccurring skin infection, and this is not the appropriate place for you to ask for help. Okay, well, bite me. You don't have to be rude about it. Just, kindly say, okay, I don't think we can help you, but I would recommend talking to your regular doctor, having them do some cultures, try and figure out what the hell's going on and get this fixed. They were like, this is not the right spot. This is not the appropriate spot. And I don't know why, but when they said that, I just was like, my Wednesday finger. So anyway, I put in a message to my regular family med doctor. He is the one that actually saw the sores in person. He knows what it looks like. He has a general idea what he's dealing with. And explained to him it's one. It continues to just be one sore, but I'm so scared it's going to blow up to something else again, and it's just going to be everywhere, and I don't want that to happen, obviously. So I'm waiting to hear back from him on that, number one, and see just what he says we should do. Should I just keep an eye on it? Should I try antibiotics again? Should I come in and have it cultured? What's the plan? But then my husband brought up the fact that both him and my son, my 9-year-old son, take apple cider vinegar every day. And he had just mentioned maybe taking some apple cider vinegar would help boost your immune system. Now, he's been asking me to do this for a while. Part of his whole keto routine. Because of my gastric bypass surgery, I'm scared of taking that shot and it hurting, like burning my stomach. Because my stomach is just not created the way everybody else's is. It was made different on purpose. So I worry about it burning and whatever, but we started with our 9-year-old son, and he does it every night now before he goes to bed, and it's really genuinely made a difference. I've talked before about the canker sores he was having in his mouth, the canker sores and the cold sores, and how his whole mouth would swell up and be sore and miserable, and he was having dental issues down front because his lip was always covered in these sores. And we went to the doctor, and we had a bunch of testing done, and we got some fancy mouthwash, like a mouth numbing stuff, stuff to put on them, like steroid cream to put on them when they show up. Since he started doing the apple cider vinegar every night, they've disappeared completely. He has not had a single canker sore, not a single cold sore, nothing. His mouth has been really healthy. And he's also a kid who, when he gets like a mosquito bite, it'll blow up really bad and just looks swollen and miserable, and it looks like he got in a bar fight. He had a mosquito bite on his forehead. Normally that would just swell, and I was waiting for it to just, and it didn't. It was a normal mosquito bite for once. It was a little red and itchy, but it went away like that. And he has been dealing with the same skin infection that I have, but nowhere near what I dealt with. He had like 2 spots on his arm that cleared up completely on their own, and he had a couple of spots right here where my earrings are, or where those there were 2 spots right here. I don't know how the hell you get it on your ear. No idea. But he had 2 spots on his ear, and those have almost cleared up now. They're scabbed over, so they're healing. So it's working well. My husband almost never gets sick. I know we contribute a lot of that to being keto, and maybe he's right about the apple cider vinegar. His immune system is amazing. He rarely gets sick. I'm sick all the time. I work in a preschool, and we're going into cold and flu season, so... But the funny thing is, we're only on our technically our 2nd week with students, and all 3 of my coworkers are sick. They've all got this cold, and I started to feel a little something in my throat, and it never amounted to anything, and I feel fine. And here's, that was Monday, here's Wednesday, and I still feel fine. I kind of contribute that to going back to being keto and trying to cut carbs and take care of myself and eat food that fuels my body and drinking more water. And I don't know. Maybe there is something to this, and maybe my immune system can actually be decent for once. That would be flipping amazing, especially when you work with little kids that sneeze and snot and cough directly into your face all day long. So anyway, I'm going to give... Oh, my hand hurts. I gotta move a little bit here. I'm going to give it a shot. Literally a shot. A shot of apple cider vinegar. And just see what happens. See if it helps. I'm going to really water it down so it hopefully doesn't burn my stomach. And maybe it'll take care of this infection. Maybe it'll go away completely on its own without having to get help from the doctor again. Maybe my immune system will boost and I won't get sick nearly as much as I did last year. Because it's tough when you work in a school. It's hard to not get sick. But my husband never gets sick. So, it's worth a shot. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to take my last few minutes here to chill before I got to start getting ready to go to work and just drink my coffee. Thank you. As always, thank you for watching. Please feel to like and subscribe and share and let me know, do you take apple cider vinegar, whether it be a shot of the actual liquid or they have like apple cider vinegar pills and stuff. We get our apple cider vinegar from Costco. We get 3 jars of it with the mother, and it's like $6 or $7 for the 3 big jars. And that's what it costs for like 1 jar at Hy-Vee or Walmart or whatever. And this is like really good quality. So get it at Costco if you can get it, because for real. good quality. And I use it for cooking sometimes, so I, use it for other things too. But let me know. Have you used apple cider vinegar? Does it work for you? Do you feel like it's made a difference? Do you feel better? We'll see. It tastes like crap, but it's worth a try. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye. All right.